I'm traveling 3,000 miles across the country to build a $300,000 lawn care business in just 30 days. This Augusta lawn care location needs to be making $1,500 per day before I can hand it off to a general manager and go back home. I'm starting with no employees, no equipment, and no customers to prove that systems build great businesses.
Today is day 15. And the game plan is that we actually have our very first full mowing round. About 5 or 6 mowing jobs we're gonna be doing with Terrence today.
Oh, that's too much.
Yeah, it only took a little bit. It's just a matter of, these are tip growers it's called. So as soon as you take it away.
Now, Celsius, I don't drink it every single day. I've only been trying caffeine for like a few months now. This thing has 200 milligrams of caffeine, which is a lot. But you can rest assured, if you do see me having one of these in my hand, I probably didn't sleep much the night much the night before, because this thing will give you a kick in the pants. But I'm trying it to see if it kind of helps with like afternoon fatigue. So
what do we got? Lead source, got a door hanger. Services requested is a shrub trimming, not the driveway side, but the other side of the house. You'll find 4 to 5 big shrubs there. The first 2 closest to the street are too big, and now they look like they are growing together. The guy she's been using can't get up to the higher areas and has allowed the bushes to get too large. This is like a storybook, man. Once them cut and round at the top or whatever you determine looks good. Second thing she wants is mowing. She wanted a price on front only to be push mowing. She also wanted the mowing price for the full yard, front, back, and sides. Again, the front yard must be push mowed. Wow, this is crazy. We got more to go. Extra notes. She currently has a guy doing it, but he is inconsistent and a one-man business. He's not capable of serving all her needs. She does not have an email. Must call with estimate. From Brian. Thank you, Brian, from Busta Lawn Care. All right, we're out here at Linda's. This is her property here. And off to the right-hand side of the house, there's these 2 bushes she wants taken care of. Everything else, do not need to worry about right for now. It's literally just these 2 bushes. She doesn't like the fact that they look like they're growing together. She wants them rounded off. So literally, if you follow my finger, just kind of right there, we need to cut that off there. So round that one off, and then round this one off. And then same thing all along here. Just make it look like 2 separate bushes. That bush won't take more than a couple hours. And then in terms of the mowing, she wants the front yard done with a push mower and bagging the clippings, which is not common in this area.
Before y'all get started, when he does the backyard, he grows straight.
Straight rows?
So in the front, the other way.
Okay.
Front across that way, and the back straight.
Straight? Okay, I'll let him know.
The guy that does it, he does a good job. He just hasn't been able to get back across and have any help. Sometimes he just has to get what he can get. I need to have y'all to come and it's debris in the back.
Okay.
And maybe get all that cleaned out.
Okay.
Right there. That's it.
That's the property line. Yeah, I made a note of that. Everything on this side here. So a couple more, we can take a little bit more off that top part if you want.
On the second.
Yeah, I just don't want to make it look too much more bare on top.
That is awful. I have to do this car. That is just too much. I just wanted y'all to round it down and the top and just kind of go there, but not that. Let me see the other 2 back.
Yeah, we didn't touch these ones at all.
Yeah, I know, because I did. Yeah, that was in the.
Need a hand? Or you good?
How much do you charge if? Thank you. How much do you charge if you go ahead and do those 2 right here?
Oh, we can get these ones next week. I just have to submit it to the office. Today is at 4, but I'll make sure in the future it's 3.5. That should be enough to where.
If it's real hot, not a 3.5, but you know, oh man. And then the back, I was gonna have y'all to maybe clean that up, but I won't have enough money to do all that now. If I gotta correct all this. But that is too tall. I don't lower it.
Okay.
Lower. I'm thinking to have it the other week.
Okay. So we can take them more off the top. We just don't. I just don't want you to be disappointed because it's gonna look bare like that at the top. If you take that much off, too much more, which we can totally do. I just don't want you to be disappointed because it's gonna take off. It's gonna look similar to that because it's taking so much off.
I know you quoted me a price and I'm willing to pay it, but I'm just kind of disappointed, I guess. This is pretty, but when the sun comes out and this comes up, you can't tell it's been mowed on. What did you put, a 4 on? A
4. Well, I'll make a note. We'll always do 3.5 in the future. It'll be good.
Okay. Well, let me just wait till y'all finish and I'll keep my mouth shut. But this is the first time. Y'all didn't
You're
know,
good.
and I didn't either.
No worries. Like diagonal, and she came out. She wants to like straight. People like that we might not be able to make happy. And then even like the front yard, we're charging 35. The backyard 35 because sometimes she'll want one and not the other. So it's and like the front yard, we gotta bag it and then put the clippings over there.
Yeah.
To the left of the driveway. So sometimes these customers like, hey, we'll do as much as we possibly can, but sometimes you won't be able to make them happy.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll try. Weed here, pick up the debris on this one, pick up the debris on these. If you want to be, her favorite person in the world, talk to her real quick about these. We basically threw in all the bush trimming. I trimmed that one on the left-hand side, I had this one, and I did this all for free. So like I did what I could.
Yeah.
She'll be eventually happy, but
yeah.
Just tell her.
I'll tell her. Look, as we come more, we can do more and get it.
Yeah.
To where you want it.
Exactly.
Even this will start growing, and we'll trim it.
You see, you have that relaxing voice. You just convince people so well.
Yeah.
I'll leave it to you. All right, cool. I appreciate it, brother. If there's anything else today, let me know.
I'm good.
I'll be in meetings, but as soon as I get out, I'll just check my phone.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, man.
I'll be rocking the road.
Have fun.
It's gonna be fun today.
Is it actually double mic time? Am I seeing 2 mics on the screen? I think I am, and it might be
We call ourselves the M&M Club or the Mike and Ike Show, whatever you prefer.
Absolutely is. Welcome to Fight Club, everybody, and happy Tuesday.
And my wife's in education. She'll probably kill me doing this, but I actually, well, if you've seen my emails, there's some typos in there.
And Megan, you can take on the next round here. Hopefully they stay calm.
That was much, but I'm impressed. You guys did good. Although Mike A is totally harassing the chat, which is amazing. You keep going.
I just want to say, when it comes to punches, you can get all the punches in on a round, but I will still win the round if I do a knockout punch at the end, and Mike Count's still getting off of the mat. I just want to make that clear. So as I go back to the corner, I'm getting padded up over here. I feel like I won round 1. Thank you, Mike.
Pause, before you finish, I'm going to start a drinking game for how many times Mike A can say KO or knockout, because I feel like we're up to like 5, and I think I should.
Hey, I just understand where this fight is going, and I like to foreshadow things.
And we always end with a quote. Is it quote time?
No, I get to give my homework. What are you talking about?
I forgot.
At the end of a fight, they talk to the winner last. I just want to point that out. All right, so we're looking for a property cleanup. Quite the steep slope here in the front yard for the lawn. How you doing, Henry?
What you know good?
Good to see you.
Glad to see you too.
All right.
How long y'all been in business?
We actually have 5 locations up on the north side of Charlotte, so they've been in business for a long time, but we just started this one this year down here on the south side.
They told you be in a yellow car.
I know, right? I'm using my truck, but...
What I want that Mike's done is just clean off.
Okay, yep.
And then straight back on this side of the
shed. Okay.
Now this right here is just, they not, I don't think you'll need a chainsaw. It just weeds and vines and stuff.
Yep.
And I got 3 hedges over here.
Okay.
You can even cut them in half and
trim them way down.
Trim them way down and just clean this up.
Okay.
You got an idea what that might?
Yeah, what I'll do is I'll take a video and I'll submit that to the office, and then they'll send you an email. So, yeah. So
who's gonna go over it? Somebody else that's not here?
Yeah, I take a video, I submit that to the office, and they put all the numbers for you together.
Oh, okay.
So.
Numbers. Look at.
Well, I can do it if you have a few minutes. I can do it now with them. I can send them it now, and I'll just come and knock on the door.
Okay, I'll wait. I gotta go to the store in about 15 minutes, but
yeah, I'll be 5. I'll submit this video to them, and then I'll get you some numbers right away.
Okay.
All right, thanks, brother.
And you said y'all cut grass too? I mean, I don't want both of them done at the same time, but if you ever would do my lawn, what size lawn would you think this would fall up under?
Yeah, so this one up front here, like for this is like our medium sized lawn basically. So basically it'd be $49 if you did weekly or $74 if you did every other week. Do you usually mow it every week or?
I know every other week.
Got it.
Yeah. So you said $75 every 2 weeks?
74, yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And that includes the front and the backyard and everything.
Yeah. Okay. All right, well, just let me know what they say about that, and then
Awesome.
From there.
I'll be a couple minutes. Basically, we want to clear all of this out on the left-hand side of the shed. It's just all a bunch of brush, essentially. We're not hauling it away. We're not doing any sort of debris removal, but let's knock all this down off of the shed. And it goes back a good, I'd say 35, 40 feet back to that fence. But between the hedge trimmer, weed whacker, should be able to clear all this stuff out. Did you have an email, Henry, by chance?
I do have an email, but it's messed up. Let me give you my wife's email.
Perfect, that'd be awesome.
Lorraine.
Perfect, so let me just go ahead and read it off to you then. Basically knock down all the overgrown brush at the top of the driveway and near the shed. Cut down those 3 shrubs in half. We'll haul that debris out to the curb so they can haul that out of here. And basically the whole job would be $280 from start to finish. And then we'd be able to get that done probably next week for you.
$280?
You got it.
Okay.
All right, so we sold that job. Again, in person, he had told Command Center he didn't have an email, but again, usually when you meet someone in person, they get to know you a little bit more. They'll give you your email, give the email to you, no problem. So I was able to get that to him, confirm the price, sold the job, and then this evening I'll be able to look at the schedule and actually see when he can get on. I'm hoping we can get that as a lawn too. $74 bi-weekly for the front and backyard here. Honestly, it still kind of pains me to be charging these kind of prices. $280 is just nothing. Like, you know, at most pilot locations, our minimum price just to show up is $3.99. But those are more established. They're in profit mode. This one, I just got to fill the schedule. I know, you know, $280. Terrence will probably knock that in a couple hours, 3 hours max. It's basically just brush, you know, knocking down brush. But we got to fill the schedule, and as soon as we hit 2-3 weeks booked out, you either hire someone or you raise prices. That's how we operate. At Augusta, it's like, look, when you hit capacity in terms of your employees, you either determine that you're going to raise prices and increase profits and drive down close ratio, or 2, you're going to hire people, increase your capacity, and be able to grow the gross revenue. This is pretty cool, so check this out. Command Center put 4 photos on here for me, including the door hanger, the front and flower beds, everything I need for the estimate, really. This is why it's a drive-by. I don't have to be here. It's not a scheduled estimate, so let's see if we can do this without needing to talk to the client. How you doing? I have notes from the office, so I think I'm good. Okay. Basically just kind of getting the weeds sprayed. Is that what you're looking for?
I want to get the weeds pulled out first and then spray the area
to
prevent future weeds.
Perfect. Same thing here?
Yeah.
And then just kind of picking out some of the branches?
Yes.
Okay. What I'll do is I'll have this as an option. We'll spray the stuff that's in the fence. We'll pull out the weeds though that are popping up down there.
And how much in total could you give me an answer?
Yeah, let me see here. I can put some numbers in here and get you a quote right away.
And what kind of payment do you have?
We will email you the quote, or sorry, email you the invoice after, and then you can just pay with credit card or whatever you want.
Is there a charge for the using credit card?
No, no, it's all included.
Yeah. These are the pictures I uploaded.
Perfect. Perfect. All right, that's fine. So I'll have them email you though and confirm exactly which day next week.
Okay.
And then it'll be Monday, Wednesday or Thursday, and it'll be $280. We'll get all the weeds pulled out. We'll spray them as well.
Okay.
And I'll also make a note for these 2 just to try to cut them down as low as we can. Okay. Bam, another one sold, just a small cleanup. Again, just like 4 hours on the schedule. So just those 2 quick jobs that ended the past 45 minutes. That's 8 budget hours. It's 1 full day worth of work for somebody. And typically I don't sell jobs in person like this, but when you don't have weeks of worth of work on the schedule, you just want to fill it up as quickly as possible. Now notice, I never, when they say, hey, what's the price gonna be? I don't just come up with a number on the fly. I say, let me go ahead and send this video to the office. I make the video, I run the numbers, and then I come up with the price. I am not gonna do it on the fly, because if I do it right when they ask, like, how much will it cost? I'm like, $400. It seems very made up. Whereas if I'm able to take a moment, step away, say, hey, let me make a video for the office, which I make the estimate videos, which you guys see. And that gives me time to look at the property again. I'm taking the video, making sure I really understand the property. I'm not under pressure to give them a price. And I say, hey, I'll be right back. If you want to get a price right off the bat, I'll be back to you. I'll come right back in a few minutes, and the office will have those numbers for you. And then I sell it. All right, looks like Terrence is on his last job here, number 11. And then he'll be meeting me back up here. Amazon Web Services just went down. If you don't know, Amazon Web Services, AWS, basically runs the internet. So P4P currently you can't log in on. How frustrating.